another Yin Yoga class for life a little farther along into this lifestyle change from the virus. So distracting yourself from social media and connecting to your breath and settling down into a quiet space for the next few minutes, just to breathe, to not think, to stretch the body, to find some space physically and mentally, and just to draw your awareness to that breath and create a relationship of how your body interacts. The body is always communicating, but we typically stay too busy to listen. So right now, in your comfortable seated shape, whatever that is, just let your body settle down. For a Yin Yoga practice, props may be necessary. By props, maybe pillows, if you have yoga blocks, bolsters, straps, or ties, just to assist your body getting into shapes and to support the body. So taking anything you need to make this more accessible for you to stretch and breathe, to listen to your body, and to come away different. Yin Yoga gives us the opportunity to actually experience the body changing through chemical reactions of surrendering to a pose and allowing the body to take you to the other side of the pose, getting deeper into connective tissue, and just avoiding fleeing as the body compels you to move. Yin Yoga is about stillness, always giving yourself permission to adjust in a pose, but to avoid fidgeting. So find your comfortable seated, your stillness, close your eyes, hands resting on your thighs or your knees. Connect to your breath. And deliberately allow your body. Just allow your body to take in what it needs, to leave what it don't, to modify, adjust, but not fidget. As your body makes muscle memory and chemical memory from repetitive stretching and returning to a pose or a practice, maybe repeating this video, you'll find you become more patient with yourself, more tolerant of what it takes for the body to create real change. And that becomes sustainable off the mat. Send softness to your shoulders. Make more space between the top of your shoulder and the bottom of your ear. Feel the body relax into that. Soften with a smile. And use your imagination to soften other muscles or areas of tension. Imagination is powerful. Few more breaths. Stillness of the body, quietness of the mind. Start the practice with 3 breaths. Release your hands, palms facing up. Take a big inhale, fill up and reach tall. Big exhale, bring your hands to heart space, gratitude, tuck your chin. Release your hands, big inhale, fill up, reach tall. Exhale, heart space, gratitude, smile. Release your hands, do it again, inhale, fill up. Big exhale, gratitude, heart space, prayer, hands, tuck your chin. So pause here. Hang on to your prayer hands. Keep your chin slightly tucked. eyes closed or gaze down. Poem of taking refuge. I take refuge in the One. The sole source and unifying force is where I draw my sustenance. I take refuge in what is, not necessarily liking it, but awake, alive, and vibrant in the face of what is real. I take refuge in the energy that flows from somewhere I cannot see to shape reality, like a potter molds her clay. To those who have opened doors and walked before me on this path, I have deep gratitude. But it's in truth that I take refuge. Prayers from the infinite. So just take refuge in your body's willingness to change. Bring your legs wide for straddle fold. Your legs can be as close together as they need for your body to take this stretch. Inner thigh stretch, adductor muscles. And sitting up tall, you're going to hinge at your hips and bring your chest forward and walk your hands out. A little technical difficulty as you get into your straddle fold. Life is perfectly imperfect. So taking that straddle fold and hinging at your hips, walking your hands forward, and just settling in. So here, a pillow or a bolster in front of you could bring the earth up. If that's too much of a stretch on the inner thighs, you can bring the legs closer together. You can flex the feet, toes towards your chin, flexing at the ankles, or you can let your feet just soften. Connect to your breath, embrace the pose. Feel the body open up. You're about halfway there. Continue to breathe. You'll often hear me say, hold the pose, not your breath. Breath is crucial. The more fresh oxygen you can get into your lungs and supplying those muscles with what they need, the deeper they'll get into the stretch. It's also a way to avoid letting your mind take you on a wild ride. So just imagine your breath where it is in your body and appreciate as your body settles down. Almost there. If you would like to set an intention for your practice, you can pick one word, phrase, thought, emotion to dwell on, and continually bringing yourself back to that intention is helpful to avoid mental chatter. So without moving your legs, press your body back up so that your head is over your heart. Bring your hands behind your back. Press them down and away as you interlock fingers or clasp opposite wrist. Pulling the chest open, you can tip the head back. Or any organic movement that feels good to you. Release that bind. Take your body, bring your sole of your right foot inside your inner thigh, and left leg stays extended. If you want to leave that left leg at an angle, you can twist, bringing the shoulders in alignment with the knee, and then walk your hands down for a nice side stretch. One variation of this pose is to bring the top arm up and open, pulling the side body open, similar to half moon. Or you could just collapse over that knee. No expectation, no judgment, just where you are in the shape right now, right here, fully present. Bringing awareness back to your breath, settling in, listening to the sounds of nature around you, maybe smiling. At any point that you have pinching, burning, or numbness, it's your body's indication for you to change the shape you're making. Continue to breathe. You're halfway there. You'll notice thoughts produce feelings in the body. It's a little cycle of think and feel, think and feel, think and feel. And no thought also produces a feeling in the body of vastness, of openness, of freedom. So if thoughts intrude, just notice the space between a thought. There's always a little gap, just like there's always a connection between an inhale and an exhale. That space in between. Almost there. Without moving your legs, bring your head back over your heart. And press into the earth and sit up tall and find length in your spine. And then just reach both arms above your head, taking opposite wrist, and try to pull your side body open just a little bit. Maybe reaching side to side for a little deeper stretch. And then bring the soles of your feet together for that butterfly shape, Baddha Konasana. So options here, you can sit up tall, pressing into the knees, or you can bring your chest forward, adjusting the distance between your heels and your torso. So either sit up tall, giving yourself an assist, pressing knees closer to the earth, or bring your chest forward, folding your body. Try to keep length in your spine and openness in your chest as you fold forward. Props are another good idea here. They'll always bring the earth up to you. So if the earth or the floor is too far away, Just think of a bolster or a pillow bridging that gap. Notice that space between your shoulders and your ears. Shoulders softening away from your ears will always send your body the signal to relax. Activate that parasympathetic nervous system. De-stressing your body. Almost there, less than a minute. So again, without moving your legs, transition so that you bring your head over your heart. Leaving your legs where they are, press the knees a little closer down towards the earth. And then reaching your arms up overhead again. So just reach tall, giving yourself a little assist for a side body stretch if that feels good. And then extending your right leg out, bring the sole of your left foot to your inner thigh and take that same stretch on this side to balance your body out. Your leg can be out in front of you if that feels better. Try to square your shoulders towards your extended leg's knee. And then bring your chest forward. Take it into a side body stretch if you want to bring that left arm up over, reaching out. Connect to your breath. Remember your intention. Consider your breath being fuller and freer. And breathe into your stretch. You can always have a soft bend in that right leg that's extended if you need. We're about halfway through. as you are disciplined enough to carve out time for self-care, and you realize that things that you rush toward, all of the to-do list and responsibilities, as we carve out time for self-care and approach those to-do lists with a different physical and mental body, the quality of our doing improves. We actually do more, or sometimes do less, but have a higher quality of doing. So just focusing on the breath, breathing in and out through the nose and not the mouth, maybe drawing belly to spine as you exhale, strengthening that core. That affects the quality of all of our doing. So just know that Yin Yoga is a good investment. If you can tolerate sitting with the discomfort, Yin Yoga will make you better at everything you do. So without moving your legs, make your way for your head over your heart. Press into the earth, find some length in your spine, and then reach tall with your arms again. Maybe giving yourself that little assist. And then very gently bringing the knees together, so bending both knees, heels towards your hips. Sit up tall as you hug your knees into your chest. Moving neck from side to side if that feels good. And then try to sit up just a little taller, hugging the knees in a little tighter. Going to take the body into a couple of stretches that are going to open our hips. So with your knees hugged in tight, make enough space so that you can extend your left leg out long. And then cross your right leg over, making a figure 4. Then you're going to bend your left knee and draw that heel back towards your hip. So if this is uncomfortable for you sitting up, you can do this reclining. You can just lay down on your back and your legs will be suspended. Otherwise, with hands supporting you, fingers towards your hips, start to close the distance between your left heel and your hips. And as you press that right knee away, you'll get a little deeper into that outer right hip. Hands can be close to your body or far away. If you want to involve the thyroid gland, just tip your chin back. If that doesn't feel good to your neck, tuck your chin to your chest. Soften the shoulders even though the arms are supporting you. Reconnect to your breath. If your body releases and you're not feeling it so much, just bring your hips closer to your left heel or press your right knee further away. You can flex that right foot, getting a little deeper into the stretch. Smile again and remember that intention if you set one. Otherwise, just think of something you'd like more of in your life. If this is too much on your shoulders, just lower down on your back and reposition where the legs are. So if you're laying on your back, if you pull that left knee towards your chest, you'll get deep into the stretch. Less than a minute. So if you're reclining, you're going to make your way to seated. If you're sitting upright, you're just going to extend that left leg out long, moving the hips further away. And then completely cross your right leg over top for that half shoelace. And then pull your chest forward and reach towards your left leg. And continue to open up that outer hip. You'll notice a tight stretch on the back of your left hip. You can flex the left foot, pointing toes towards your chin to open up that calf muscle. You could press your thumb into the arch of your right foot. Continuing to breathe, full breaths in, full breaths out. To your chest, hugging it in tight, maybe cradling it like a little baby. And then taking your body through the same shape on the other side. Extend your right leg. Cross your left leg over, stack your knees, and find that half shoelace. And then pulling the chest up and out, reach your hands down towards the earth. So same thing here, you can press your thumb into that top foot. You can reach both hands down towards your extended leg. Feet feet can be flexed or soft. Just as the noise of that train distorted and covered up the natural sounds of birds singing and the waterfall and wind chimes, that stillness and that peace was still here beneath the noise of that train. Once the train had passed, that stillness settles back in and rises back to the surface. It's the same with our inner peace. It's always there. It's always accessible. Sometimes the noise of life can drown it out, but it's no less present. It's more profound after the noise and the abruptness of a storm or a challenge. So just settle into that stillness, and like a cork bobbing to the top, just let it rise. There's stillness and peace at your core. Any emotions that arise, just let them go. They're energy in motion. Just appreciate your body's ability to release and restore. Connect to your breath. Maybe increase the capacity of each inhale and exhale. Almost there. A few more seconds. Without moving your legs, bring your head over your heart. Press into the earth, sit up tall. And then letting that top leg cross over, bend your right knee, drag that heel towards your hip. So if you want to do this supine, just lay down on your back and draw that right knee towards your chest. Press that left knee away. Connect to your breath. Stillness of your body, quietness of your mind, fullness of your breath. Flexing that left foot will change how your body's stretching. Drawing hips closer to your heels, deepens the stretch, pressing the left knee away. about halfway there. Almost there. If you're reclining, you're going to come back to your seated. If you're upright, just move your hips away from your right heel. Extend your right leg out long. Let your left leg extend out long to meet it. So we all come to staff pose, Dandasana. Point your toes towards your chin, press the back of your knees into the earth, and then soften into the shape that your body needs to hold this pose. So you can sit up tall and stay here in staff pose, or you can walk your hands down towards your feet and take your body into that seated forward fold. If you're in that fold, pull your chest up and out. No dumping into the low back, and pull shoulders away from your ears. You can soften the knees or keep the legs firm. You're about halfway there. Notice if you're breathing in your nose or your mouth. Try to breathe in and out through your nose with your mouth closed. Maybe Ujjayi breath, restricting the back of your throat on the exhale. How you breathe matters. Almost there. So from wherever you are, without moving your legs, make your way back up to your head over your heart. Find length in your spine. Point toes towards your chin and heels. Press away and reach your arms above your head, giving yourself another assist for side body stretch. Bringing your body into deer pose. So bring the sole of your left foot to your inner thigh. Take your right knee, bend it, and bring your right foot behind you. And then twist your body so that your shoulders line over your left knee. You can even exaggerate that twist by going a little further and then coming back to your center. And then reaching arms out over that left knee, lower your body down. Props or pillows may be necessary here. You can have that right heel really close to that hip or far away if your knees need a little space. Lower down into your deer pose. Connect to your breath. Remember your intention. About a minute out. Without moving your legs, press your head over your heart, shoulders over your hips. Help that right leg to extend back out long, and then assist the left leg out long to meet it. Stretch your body through another fold if that feels good. We're going to take the same shape on the other side. So sole of the right foot comes to the inner thigh, the left leg goes behind you. And turning the body so that your shoulders and chest come over that right knee, and then reaching arms out as you lower your body down. Finding deer pose on this side. We've got about a minute left. Continue to breathe. Remember your intention. Maybe smile again. So press your body back up, leaving legs where they are. Find some length in your spine. Assist that left leg out long in front of you. Do the same for the right, back to your staff pose. So one last pose. Make your way to your tabletop shape. And find your favorite child's pose. You can have toes together, knees really wide, sinking hips back, or you can have your knees directly under your chest. You can have a bolster or pillows in front of you to bring the earth up to where you are. Sink your hips back deep, settling into your child's pose. Arms can be wherever you like. If you want them down beside your body, towards your feet, releasing the shoulders, or you can stretch your arms out to the top of your mat. About halfway there. So from your child's pose, I'm going to let you decide how you would like to get to your final relaxation. If you want to press up into that table shape and make some cat-cows, if you want to press your body up into that down dog shape, if you want to just sweep your legs around and find your final relaxation immediately, you can roll down on your back, you can take legs up the wall. Explore how your body would like to move as I challenge you to stretch out into your final relaxation. That's typically corpse pose. Sometimes final relaxation can be the most challenging shape. But I invite you to close your eyes as you find your way to your final relaxation. That could be a fetal shape if you like. Now as you stretch your body out long, melt into the mat or the floor, and pause for a few more minutes of no thought. If thoughts intrude, just watch them. Continue to breathe as your body relaxes even more. Allowing the stillness to overtake you. And imagine your mind like a blue sky with no clouds. Just a clear, continuous color of blue. So we connect our breaths, let all of the air out of your lungs, completely exhale. Take a big inhale, fill up fully. Hold your breath at the top. Open mouth, sounding sigh, let it go. Big inhale, do it again, fill up. Hold at the top. Exhale fully, let it go. Do it again. Inhale, fill up. Hold. Big exhale, let it go. So maybe keep your eyes closed as you make your way through a fetal shape, left or right side. Rolling over, let the body settle in. And then very gently press your way up into a seated shape. Take all of the time you would like to get there. And once you're seated with head over heart, shoulders over hips, hands resting wherever you like, pause again. Taking refuge. I take refuge in the one. The soul source, the unifying force, is where I draw my sustenance. I take refuge in what is, not necessarily liking it, but awake, alive, and vibrant in the face of what is real. I take in refuge in the energy that flows from somewhere I cannot see to shape reality like a potter molds her clay. To those who have opened doors and walked before me on this path, I have deep gratitude. But it's in truth that I take refuge. So pause for a minute in gratitude for doors that have been opened to you. And be thankful for doors that have been closed. Just awareness and gratitude that life is perfect right here, right now, in a multitude of ways. And shift your mind from any lack to abundance. Abundance of beauty, abundance of air to breathe, abundance of things to be thankful for. Find another smile, release your hands, palms facing up. Take a big inhale, reach to the sky. Big exhale, bring your prayer hands to heart space. Tuck your chin. I'm thankful you joined me for yoga today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.